Hey, what's up guys? This is Booster, and in my last race I kind of messed up. I don't know exactly what the problem was. I'm pretty sure what ended up happening was that I forgot to charge the battery, or rather I thought the battery was charged when I took the camera to the race, and it ended up just recording for like 30 seconds. I'll throw the actual like 30 seconds that it recorded in the video here, but I'll tell you guys the story of what ended up happening. I pretty much, when the flag dropped, I took off out in front of everybody. I didn't get the whole shot, but I was right up there within like the first 5 guys, and there was probably, I think there was about 31 people in my class, so I got out to a real good start out in front of everyone. And for about the first 15 minutes, I was right up there in the top 5, you know. I was out ahead of everybody. And what happened was, I don't know if one of the classes before me, what exactly happened, but I think they went through a corner and they took some tape out, and I ended up missing the corner because it wasn't taped off. And I went straight rather than turning, and I thought for a second to myself, I think I might have just missed my corner, but there were like these little orange arrows out on the trail, and when I looked down to my left, I saw orange arrows again, so I thought, oh no, I must still be on the trail. So I kept going straight down the trail, but really what happened was, like, I had turned around and gone back on the same trail. Like, I was still going the right direction to be racing, but I was doing the same trail that I had already done. So I ended up getting behind everybody, and I ended up losing anywhere from about 8 to 10 minutes because I did have my GPS on me. And that's a lot of time. I knew I was in big trouble because they started the girls' classes behind us. And I knew I was in real big trouble when I started passing girls. And it was just like, oh man, this is really bad because they started behind us. I'm still on the first lap. I haven't passed the first checkpoint yet, and I'm passing girls, so that was bad. I worked my way back up from behind everybody, and my brother-in-law Zach raced the race with me. It was his very first race, and he ended up getting passed. I think just before he put in his first lap, I passed him. I caught back up and I passed him. And he thought I was already lapping him. So he got real discouraged, and I think he pretty much gave up at that point. Which it stunk for both of us because he thought he was being lapped and had no chance of placing or doing well at all. And me, I just was so far behind everybody at that point that I was doing bad, you know. I was discouraged also, and I ended up working my way back up through the pack within that 2 hours, and by the end, I got back up from, see, I would have been right down around 30th at that point. I got my way all the way up to 15th, and I do believe that if I hadn't have taken that wrong turn, I would have came in somewhere in the top 10, and that's pretty good for me. That's a huge improvement. And yeah, I don't know exactly what else to say about it. They gave trophies out to, I believe, 8th place. So without the discouraged, because you know, you get discouraged when you're way behind and you don't ride as well. So I could have probably got somewhere up there near the top 8, and I'm really looking forward to it the next time. I want a trophy, you know. I've never got a trophy for riding or anything, and that would be pretty cool, you know. So that's what I'm going for next time. I'm going for a finish in the top 8. And yeah, so the next race is at Valley Motocross, which really isn't that far from my house. It's about an hour drive. And there's a place right next to it called Moreland's Motocross. And I guess they're cousins that own the two places, and that's where the next race is going to be. It's going to be on the big Valley Motocross track. So I went over and I thought I would practice. You can pay to practice on the Moreland's track, which is right next to Valley. And I figured that I'd better try jumping, since the last time I was really not good at jumping and unsure of myself and just didn't know what I was doing. So I thought I should try to go to a motocross track and just see what I can do, try to get used to it, get comfortable on the bike, and that's what I did. There's going to be a video you've been watching, but the video you've been watching has been Moreland's motocross track, where I went and got some practices in, and I got some pretty good air over some of the jumps. It doesn't look like it from the video, but that's because I really didn't get that much air compared to other people. I mean, some guys are up there jumping 30, 40 feet, you know. I mean, I'm not doing that. I'd say the highest I got was somewhere in the area of 6 foot, somewhere right there, but that feels pretty high when you've never jumped a bike before or never ridden on a motocross track before. This is my first time out practicing on a track, so I'm feeling good, I'm feeling comfortable, and if I get any trail rides in before the next race, which I'm sure I will, I'll post those, and I'm going to post the next race, of course. I'll make sure the camera's all charged up and ready to go, because I was pretty disappointed. There was some cool stuff that happened, and I think I'm going to try to live commentate a little bit over it, so you guys get my thoughts exactly as they're happening. I'll still do the voiceover commentary that I've been doing, but I'm going to try to do a live commentary also. So anyway, guys, this is just a little update and some video of me practicing at Moreland's motocross track, and I'll catch you guys next time.